Hi, I'm going to be doing your weekly general spread from the 12th of November to the 19th of November. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This reading for the star sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate with you, then check out your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. You might find more answers there, or click off and go to another reader that you find will resonate with your situation. Spirit guides, please join me in the reading for the star sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the collective. Okay, what's coming to the current moment for Aquarians? What's a challenge or influence? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's the reason for this reading? What happens in a recent past? What's coming into the near future? How you see yourself right now? Person you're thinking about, what's in their energy? What's going on in your emotions? And the outcome. Okay, what's coming to the current moment? You have the Ace of Cups. So the cups represent Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So Aquarius, you might have that in your chart, or you might have one of them star signs around you in your energy. So basically your heart is open to give and receive love. Or this could be, as I said, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, who's in your energy, who's open for love now. What's a challenge or influence? We have the Two of Swords, Nine of Swords. The sword represents Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So either you or the collective can't sleep, overthinking, stressing. With regards to a person's situation, work project, maybe something stressing them out where they just can't get their finger on it, get it right yet. And it's becoming overbearing. But they're being guided to do this. But I think maybe this person's kind of overdone it with the thinking too much, but then took some rest by it, basically, to get their memory back on point. Yeah, so someone around you is kind of over, I wouldn't say something bad, it's just overthinking in regards to something. What's on your mind? Queen of Cups. So you're nurturing, you're watching someone from afar and you're mature. Or you see someone as nurturing, you're watching them from afar and you find them mature. What's the reason for this reading? That you'd like to communicate with this individual. I think to solve a problem, and he'd like things to get back to normal between you. I think this could be a family dynamic that's going on that you want to bring back to balance. There's a problem there that needs to be solved. What happens in the recent past? 8 of Cups. Well, either you or the collective. Someone turned their back and walked away because they were sick and tired of the way how things were going. So they turned their back, done something that made them happy, and now they're seeing a brighter day ahead of them because of this decision that they made. What's coming into the near future, the Hierophant. So either you or the collective, Aquarius, you could have gone in, taking time out for yourself. So you've gone into hermit mode. Might not be answering the door and might not be answering the phone. You're just going in, looking for answers. You've walked away from some things. And I think while you're getting that peace and quiet, you're just trying to find the answer. What's coming into how you see yourself right now. Well, you've got some documents to sign. It's in regards to a legal issue. So expect something through the post if you haven't already received it. Something for you to sign in return. Again, this could be in regards to property, handing over assets, money that's owed to you. Could be a number of things that you've got to sign this document in regards to. The person you're thinking about, what's in their energy? Well, this person's slightly confused, accessing and reflecting. I think it's the same person who was up at night stressing. I think it's something that they're doing that they got confused on, and they had to keep going over and over on it and assess it to get it right. And I think they kept reflecting back and forth to basically remember what it is that won't allow them to get confused again. So I think this person's been up at night, you've been up at night stressing in regards to getting this situation spot on, perfect. I don't think this is in regards to someone, another individual. I think it's just in regards to coming out of this confused state. But I think it's all for the best. It's not in regards to you're confused in yourself. It's something that you're doing right now that you're trying to learn. I can see you're trying to learn and keep going over it until you pick it up. What's going on in your emotions is that you see someone ascending, you're ascending, you've gained spiritual wisdom, or again you're seeing someone from afar climbing the ladder in regards to whatever it is that they're doing. Again, it could be in regards to them at one stage was confused, you've been watching them from a distance, so you're seeing them progress and get better at whatever it is they're doing. So I think you're seeing someone climbing up, and they're doing it on their own. And you see this person ascending, you could be really proud of them. The outcome. You might have felt stabbed in the back by this individual. They could have felt stabbed in the back, but whoever, you turned your back. I think this individual's been, had their heart ripped out, flung against the wall, stamped on. this person has just been lied to, cheated on, backstabbed, just a whole heap of deceit. This individual's found out, and they've decided to turn their back and walk away from it, because, and they're not even paying no mind to the ones who done this to them. They've done a 180 and are working on themselves. They're not even wasting their time worrying about the people that done this. They're going to make what happened, make them come out on top, basically. And next to that is the star. So yeah, this person's heading for stardom. They're really putting their time and effort in what they feel will benefit them in the long run. Clarify the Ace of Cups, please. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So you or the collector's heart starting to open now. Maybe he's very cold towards certain people. Same one, you know, that you've moved away from. Maybe you've moved away from dark, dreary times to a brighter outcome, and you freed yourself from that. But there's someone, I think, is moving towards you, who you want to move towards them, that you really need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Or this could be you, Aquarius. Maybe you're up at night knowing that you could lose this individual because you haven't been forthright. You haven't been telling the truth. Maybe you love this person and you haven't opened up your feelings or showed them any emotions. And because of that, they feel that you don't care. So they've turned their back and they've kept it moving. And I think they was up in their head over you, but now they've turned that inwards and are working on themselves because they see that you've been deceptive. They're saying to themselves, if you're not willing to open up and show them how you feel, I think this individual has shown you, yeah, they're deciding to walk away. They've decided to work on themselves. They're not giving that attention to others if they're not getting it reciprocated. You know, they said to themselves, the right one to come along. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So they freed yourself. They freed themselves from you, or you them, because someone isn't showing their emotions. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So how you see yourself right now is that you want to give this relationship a chance. Clarify the Six of Cups, please. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So the one you want to return to and communicate, you want to take them on an excursion, like a little breakaway for you both, so you can discuss whatever needs to be discussed between you both. Clarify the Eight of Cups, please. Clarify the Eight of Cups, please. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Well, maybe this individual saw something in you that the pennies dropped and they said, you know what, this person's doing this, doing that. This is why they're acting this way. That's why they're acting that way. So they've come to the conclusion that there's addictions involved in this, because they're thinking any normal person, without dabbling in other things, I'm sure they would deal with this in the correct manner. So they're seeing a red flag in you, That's also making them walk towards the other way. Maybe they were addicted to, they had codependency issues at one stage and they've bettered themselves and they've walked away from that. And they're not about to get involved with someone who's doing that to drag them back down that path again. Clarifying the Hierophant, so they've turned their back. They've got self-love for themselves. Yeah, you deserve love. You are lovable. So, again, Aquarius, if, you know, you're the one with the codependency issues, it's not for me to judge, it's for you to get help if you want this situation to better itself. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So it could be in regards to a marriage that's broken down, that you get someone's getting a divorce, or you know, they're both separating for the sake of the children because you need to, too much arguing and fighting, and it's left you a bit confused and you're assessing, reflecting, maybe where you went wrong. Or maybe you're thinking, why is this person separated from me? And it's left you confused, but now you're seeing, maybe this individual told you about your behaviour and it's made you reflect on not just how you treated them, but others. So maybe you have gone in, hermetized, solitude to find the answers. And you may be now realising, wow, this is why this relationship never worked, because of this. So you're ascending to a higher level of spiritual acknowledgement, wisdom. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So yeah, person that's in your energy, maybe this person, you know, this individual's assessing a few people before they make that leap of faith. You know, maybe they're going around, well, that last person I knew didn't have this quality that I liked, and the one before that didn't have this quality that I like. And they're assessing how you two got on. But something's pulling them towards you, saying that, you know, you need to give this a chance. They need to give this a chance. Release yourself from things that no longer serve you and move towards something that will make you happy. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So there, the Hierophant. So this relationship will be heading to a higher level of commitment, and that is marriage. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Well, maybe this individual was used to dealing with a certain type. They've now turned their back on that certain type because it's not got them anywhere. If anything, it's hindered them. So they're saying to themselves, look, I'm going to go for someone completely different. You know, what have I got to lose? Or this is you, Aquarius. This person, your same soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And that's what's drawing you to them. You're seeing them working and you're liking what you're seeing. You find them very self-sufficient, independent. Don't run down no man or woman. Don't beg no one for money. And you're liking what you're seeing. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you might both come from two completely different religions, or you're seeing one person go down a spiritual path and that's how they're becoming enlightened. Maybe they've expressed this new way of life to you, and what they've done is turn that around and started loving their self first. They want you to know your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So that's the outcome. So this is what this individual's done. They've done a 180, worked on herself, started loving herself. Instead of giving all their time and effort to others, they freed themselves from all that deceptive energy. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Lover's Oracle. What message have you got for Aquarius? I'm going to shut this reading down. Close this reading down. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So again, you know, the religious factors, if it's coming to it, but again, it's about supporting and challenging one another, you know, supports and challenges. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Close this reading off with the animal spirit. What message have you got for Aquarian spirit cards? B represents air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So someone's being busy. The B personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyful personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they grip and then sting. So again, yeah, there's something that this individual's doing. They've turned their work on themselves. You're liking that. And they're working hard. So someone's got a project on the go. There you go. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Like, subscribe, share. Meet me over for your extended on Vimeo. Bye.